Hello. So we have an interesting situation on our hands today. Me and AM were placed into the same side of the tournament. So this video is going to be aptly titled "What Should Have Been the Tournament Finals" or something like that. But anyway, AM001 has been on and off winning against me last week in PvP because her DSK is using advanced core. So what DSK's level 4 advanced core from the core trials does is that it reduces energy every turn by 2 of the opponent. So what's so strong about that is that in a lineup where you're against Groribas, who must start first no matter what, it completely destroys the mechanism that allows Groribas to shine. That is, of course, until you come up with this counter. So what I've just done is that instead of running my typical genus core, I'm going to run a naked mosquito girl core, as you can see here. So what this allows me to do is that I gain 1 energy at the start of the round, and in PvP you start with 3 energy, meaning that even though DSK is a counter and reduces energy by 2, my mosquito will refill that by 1, giving me 4 energy to start the round with, and my Groribas will be able to out. So there are always weird strategies out there. I wasn't the one who came up with this. My deputy chief F2P player was the one who told me that, hey, why not you try this method. So even though I'm risking dropping genus in my lineup, my genus isn't very important or integral to my strategy. All he does is allow 2 more energy, but if my Groribas can't out, then that 2 more energy is redundant. So the goal here is really to get Groribas to cast ultimate, and we shall see in a moment whether it was worth it, because me and AM in the lineups, we have about 100k gap in BP or 150k gap. So this will be an interesting fight to see. Let's watch it together. So somewhere out there, maybe someone was wondering, how did this just happen? And yeah, Mosquito Girl is wearing full suit. Sonic is wearing full suit as well. So this is a very interesting way to place the units as well. Last week, Carnage was actually on the front. Maybe she realized that Carnage has a chance to heal up if she's at the back. So my 2 front lines are dead. She's only 4 versus 2 units now. And my Groribas outs. It's pretty much over at this point, even though the Carnage is very strong. You can regen, but you can't really finish off my Carnage either, and I still have 2 energy left for Boros. So this is actually a direct counter to the advanced DSK core strat, so to speak. And now I'm against my own teammate, Neo Strider. He's actually from my club. So the interesting part is that I gave him his lineup because he had very, very bad luck. His first 20 times 10 pulls, he had what? 6 grapplers, no atomic, no Tatsu, no CE. But I told him, look, just build Vaccineman, combo, and you will get from a very weak lineup to top 15 in PvP. So there you have it. It shows how strong the Corrode strategy is, and I hope that most of you out there will understand why I want to build Groribas now and why it's so important. Of course, he's not running DSK, and I out DPS him by a bit, so I can switch back now. And that was an interesting counter strategy, if you were to call it that. Thanks so much for watching. I may or may not upload the finals because there's not much point to it. I'll just call this video the finals. Yeah, it's 840k BP versus my lineup, which is 137k. So goodbye.